Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get set up for scratching if you're lucky enough to have one of the mighty Pioneer DDJ-SZ controllers, or if you're thinking of buying one, what it's like for scratching. You'll find out in this video. So the SZ, it's the flagship model for Pioneer. It's a big unit. Normally I would pick these things up to show them to you, but it's a bit too heavy to do that. And it's as close as you're going to get to a kind of Pioneer standard club system of separate CDJs and a DJM mixer in the middle. It's pretty close to that. There's going to be a full review of this on the Digital DJ Tips YouTube page and also on the website itself, so check that out. But here today we're just looking at getting this set up for scratching. And what's it like to scratch on? Well, I'll do a little scratch demo at the end of this video, and I would say it's excellent, but it's not the best out there. There are other controllers which I find the jog wheels are a little bit more responsive, things like the Reloop controllers and also the Vestax controllers, but absolutely great for scratching on, whether you're looking to learn or whether you're already a decent scratcher. You're not going to have any problems scratching on this controller. So what do you need to do on the controller itself to get set up to make sure that your scratches are going to sound good? Well, let's have a look, and let's change camera angle so you can get a closer look. Now, there's only one control you need to look at on the front, and that's the crossfader curve here, and you just need to make sure that that's set all the way to the right, which is the sharp cut, to make sure that when you're flicking your crossfader over, you're getting nice sharp cuts. Let's move over to the top of the controller. So here in the bird's eye view, the first thing you need to look at is the jog feeling adjust. You can see you can adjust this to light and heavy. And what this is actually a band. It's a mechanical band which runs around the jog wheel underneath. And when you turn it to heavy, it means that it's quite tight. It means that it's kind of quite difficult to push the jog wheel around. And when you turn it to light, you can see it spins round with just a little touch. So that's more about getting used to a kind of personal feeling, or getting it set to how you personally want it to be. For me, around 11 o'clock is a nice kind of compromise between it not flying away with you but being loose enough to scratch with. Next, here you want to make sure that you're not in slip mode, because if you're in slip mode, when you do your scratches, your track will carry on playing underneath, and then when you let go, it will jump to wherever the track had got to, and that can really mess you up. So you want to make sure that slip mode is switched off when you're scratching. And one of the great features of this controller, very similar to the CDJs and also the VCI 380 from Vestax, is that you have a visual representation here, actually in the middle of the platter and the jog wheel, to show you the position where you are for your scratching. So here, my scratch sound, the classic fresh scratch sound, starts there, and you can see that the black line always goes back to exactly the same point. So I can use that visual cue point to always get back to the start of the scratch sound. And lastly, if you want to scratch on deck 1 or deck 3, make sure that you've got the right deck selected. Otherwise, you're going to be scratching the wrong track and you'll make an awful mess. There you go. So as I said, this is purely just about getting it set up for scratching, and that is literally just scratching the surface of what this controller can do. It's an awesome piece of kit. And if you're interested in learning to scratch and you want to get started but you don't know where to start, if you click the link below this video, you can get your hands on some free scratch sounds, the world's most famous scratch sounds like the one I just used in the demo, some practice beats, and also 2 PDF guides. One to give you all of the tips you need to get started in scratching on your controller, and another one to help you choose a DJ controller if you haven't got one yet or you're looking to get a new one. So that's a whole bumper scratch starter kit pack of free goodies for you. Just click the link below, give us your email address, and we'll send you a download link straight away. That's it. Talk to you soon.